feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers because you feel so deeply. You are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you've embraced the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created to stand out. Here are 7 signs that you're a chosen one.
I need y'all to listen to this right here. This is what I woke up to this morning.
Number 1, you radiate. You couldn't hide your shine if you wanted to. We're highly attractive, and it goes way beyond your appearance. People feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers because you feel so deeply. You are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you've embraced the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created to stand out. Here are 7 signs.
I need y'all to hear this one more time. Listen.
Let's get into it. Number 1, you radiate. You couldn't hide your shine if you wanted to. We're highly attractive, and it goes way beyond your appearance. People feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers because you feel so deeply. You are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you've embraced the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created to stand out.
All right. I wish I could stop this, y'all. I wish I could stop that. Listen, let me tell y'all something this morning. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Come on into the assignment. Come on in. How y'all feel? Come on in. Did you hear me? I said, come on in. I said, come on into the assignment. Come on into the assignment. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Good morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Senior, your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm on assignment. Y'all come on in to the assignment. That's upon my life, right? I say, come on in. You might as well come on in. There's no reason not to come in. At the same time, this morning, I woke up Almost about to oversleep. Almost did. Almost about to oversleep. And at the same time, my eyes popped open. It was 9:38 or 9:36. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's time for me to get up and speak into the mind of the people. And so I counted backwards. For y'all know I count backwards out of 100 down to 1 before I reach for any electrical device, or before I reach for my phone, or before I reach for anything, a laptop, before I reach for anything, I'm always counting backwards, right? So I counted backwards this morning from 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 22, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. And so in the morning, before I wake up, before I grab any device and put it in my hand to look at a time, before I do it, before I look at the time, I always count backwards from 100 down to 1, right? Retraining my mind, retraining my thoughts, understanding where I am and what's going on is essential to you being intentional, right? You got to be intentional. Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? You got to be intentional. And so this morning, when I counted down to 1 and it was time to 0, and it was time for me to actually reach for the phone, because before I reach for any phone or any device or put anything in my hand, I'm cognitively aware that my brain just woke up. And so at the same time, I'll count backwards, right? And so I'll count backwards all the way down from 100 down to 1. This morning, soon as I picked the phone up, this is what I heard.
Like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers. Because you feel so deeply, you are guarded. Because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it.
Wired.
Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you embrace the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created.
Chosen, divinely created.
Here are 7 signs that you're a chosen one.
Here are 7 signs that you are chosen.
1, you radiate. You couldn't hide your shine if you wanted to. You're highly attractive, and it goes way beyond your appearance. People feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers. Because you feel so deeply, you are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you embrace the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created to stand out. Here are 7 signs.
Now check this out, y'all. This morning, right? Told y'all I woke up at just 9:38. 9:36 this morning, or whatever time it was, like 9:30 something, either 6 or 8. This morning, I just woke up. Y'all know I've been traveling. I've been to Miami. Y'all see I came back with it. Let's go, Miami Beach. Let's go, baby. But anyway, at the same time, I got my Miami Beach situation on right here. But yeah, listen, this morning I woke up, right? And at the same time, after I finished counting down from 100 backwards to 1, I picked my phone up, and this young lady right here was speaking. Soon as I opened my phone, this was what I heard, the first thing I heard, and to a certain degree, it resonated in my spirit to a certain degree, right? And so I just wanted y'all to hear that, because I want to know, I know I'm not the only person, you know what I'm saying, in the atmosphere that actually feel as though they are a called out person or a called out generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, right? And so we have nations inside of us, right, that we have to deliver through our speaking and through our thoughts and through our ideologies and through our understandings and through our comprehensions, right? And so this young lady right here spoke good into my spirit. No bad, nothing bad came out of her mouth as it resonated within my spirit. Everything that she said, I might not agree with 100%, but certain things that she did say, I understood the capacity by which she said it. And so as I was sitting preparing my heart and preparing my mind to come in and say a few words, right? This resonated within my spirit. This resonated. And guess what? I believe that the creator of all things said to me. And I don't know if these words are designed for me per se, or for me to tell the people. I have no clue. But they're befitting on both sides of the spectrum. You feel me? And sometimes when people, and you know people like this, listen to this.
Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you've embraced the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are.
So now check this out. Guess what I said? Hey, listen, guess what the couple of words that he gave me to say to the mind of the people. And it's befitting on both sides of the spectrum, on my side of the spectrum, as well as the people that might be speaking side of the spectrum too, right? Get what he said. Be your ass quiet. Ooh, yeah. That's the words right there. Be your ass quiet. I don't know if he was talking to me or if he was telling me to tell the people, be your ass quiet. Stop talking so much. Because when you're a called out person, when you've been set aside and you've been sanctified, which means set aside. Sanctification only means being set aside. So you've been set aside for whatever reason. in order for you to be used by the creator of all things, right? You don't owe nobody no explanation, sir. Hey, ma'am, you don't owe anyone an explanation as to why you do the things that you do, especially if you know you've been called to do those things, right? And so I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., right? The only fingerprint in the earth that can do it this way. And I don't look around everybody. It behooves me when other people look around social media platforms and profiles and then try to mimic other individuals' social content. We're all digital content creators. And we can create content however means that you desire to create your content. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, be your ass quiet. Quiet your spirit. You don't owe nobody an explanation as to why you do what you do, ma'am. Hey, sir, you don't owe anybody an explanation as to why you do exactly what you do. If it's your assignment, ooh-wee. And if you've been called to do it, and however you decide to do it, it's your fingerprint that you have to concern yourself with. You are the only fingerprint in the earth that can do it your way. Did you hear me? I say, ma'am, you are the only fingerprint in the earth that has the ability to do it your way. Your way is the only appropriate way to do it. Ooh-wee. So I'm here this morning after have heard 7 reasons as to why you know that you are called out, chosen individual in the earth. She gave you 7 reasons. Don't make me go back through them.
Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do,
opposition is the nature of people.
Find the flaw in you.
Right.
Find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4,
we can stop it right there. Listen. Let me tell you about somehow or another, sometime how people will put blinders on, right? Some people in the earth will put blinders on as it pertains to your anointing or your ability to exude or your ability to shift the atmosphere when you walk into any atmosphere. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be at a valley low experience atmosphere, like I've been before in the penitentiary. Or you could be at an elite, uplifting atmosphere, like I done been before in certain religious sectors, right? And so at the same time, I believe that when you walk into a room, being your authentic self, ooh-wee, some people are actually intimidated. Ooh-wee. Did you hear me? I say some individuals are actually intimidated by your presence. And so when I woke up this morning, this is what I woke up to.
Don't want to like you and don't want to understand you.
Number 3,
you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have a God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers because you feel so deeply. You are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to you can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you embrace the fact that you just stand out. That's because
wow. That's what I woke up to this morning, y'all. And so I'm on assignment to tell every individual under the sound of my voice, be quiet. Ooh-wee. You don't have to speak. You don't have to validate. You don't have to confirm. You don't have to do anything other than just be yourself in the midst of it all. And I guarantee you, as you continue to create and believe and become everything that the creator of all things has designed for you to become, I'm telling you, be your ass quiet in the presence of it all. You don't have to speak. You don't have to confirm or validate who you are. All you have to do is be quiet and continue to walk according to your own power, according to your own essence, according to your own individuality, and even according to your own collectivism. Because you got to be collective, calm, cool, and collective as you move through this thing called life curriculum. There's a curriculum that everyone has to go through. And your curriculum is not like mine. And my curriculum might not be like yours, sir. And at the same time, but we all have our own individualized curriculums, right? Just like how we went through a curriculum in elementary. Then we had to go to we went to kindergarten and then elementary, and then we went to middle school and then high school. There was a curriculum that they gave us to say that, okay, you've written enough papers, you've done enough assignments, you've done enough spelling, you've done enough testing, you've done enough in order to make it to the next grade. There was a curriculum that was already set in place for every individual that came through the school systems, right? And so at the same time, here it is. Now we done went to matriculated in some of these universities. Some of us have AS degrees. Some of us have bachelor's degrees. And then now we've matriculated into the master's degree program. And so there were curriculums throughout the whole entire process that we all had to go through, right? And so now we're on the other side of all those curriculums. And now I'm here to tell you there is a curriculum of life that you must go through. Every individual in the earth has a life's curriculum. All of the ups and the downs, ma'am. All of the ins and the outs, sir. All of the cuzzos. We got all the sharp rights and the left wide turns of life. It's life's curriculum. All the deaths in the family that you had to go bury loved ones. That's a life curriculum. You know, I became a grief counselor because of the death of my child and my mother. And now I am a grief counselor. I can speak to anyone that's grieving at the moment. I don't care if you lost your cat or your dog. I had a young lady that loved her puppy, loved her dog, and he passed away. And she was in deep depression based on the fact that her dog had died. And so I'm here this morning to tell every individual on the sound of my voice, give me a call. I don't care what it is that you're facing. I don't care what it is that you might be going through at the moment. I am qualified through the Department of Behavioral Health, Developmental Disabilities to speak into the mind of the people that will cause you to shift, cause your mindset shift to happen in order for you to become the best version of yourself that you can become. I have the qualifications to do it how I do it. And I don't believe that there's a way that some people have the ability to just go through and matriculate through these universities and still don't have the empathetic, compassionate aura that is necessary in order for you to identify with what the pain is that this person is going through at the moment. I think I have that empathetic. I know for a fact I have that empathetic, conscious understanding. And if you're going through pain right now, through grieving, I have the ability. I've grieved before. And I have the ability to tell you that there are 7 grieving understandings that we've all made. And that first one is shock and denial. So at the same time, ma'am, I understand. I don't know why I'm turning in this direction, but because y'all know I'm free and I can flow according to whatever it is that my heart and my desire on this live when I'm here. I open my spirit up in order for me to feel the people that's online that might connect with me. And for whatever reason, I don't know why grieving is heavy in my spirit right now. You're grieving and you're going through and you just had a major breakup and you're going through a whole process and you just need someone to talk to, give me a call. I'm going to leave my contact information here. Yeah, I'm going to leave my contact information. Yep, I'm going to leave my contact information here so that way, you know what I'm saying, if anyone has the ability or want to feel free to give me a call. I want them to have that option. I'm going to give you an option to give me a call. Let me talk to you. Let me help you shift the dynamics. Let me help you move past the pains of the past. Did you hear me? I have the ability to help you move past the pains, man. Hey, bro, I got the ability to help you move past your pains and your hurts of your past, man. Yeah, I know you was violated, soldier. Hey, ma'am, I know you was taken advantage of, you know, but I have the ability to help assist you in your efforts to move forward past the pains and the past hurts. Because at the same time, they will stagnate your progress. If you're not careful, you will allow your past pains and your past hurt and your past experiences and your past violations and all the triggers and the traumas. And if you're not careful, you would allow those things to hurt or stagnate your present and hinder your future. So I didn't sit down here this morning to say all this, but y'all know I flow. I flow according to my spirit. And so I know that it's someone on this line that might need my assistance, or my guidance, or my help, or my leadership, that you might need somebody to speak to that can hear you. I ain't talking about hearing you from their auditory ear. I ain't talking about hearing you from the ears on the outside of their heads. I ain't talking about that ear. But somebody might needs to hear the heart. The ears of your heart might needs to be opened enough to receive and understand and comprehend what this person is saying through the ears of your heart. And so I have that ability. I have that agility. Because you got to be agile. You have to be agile, man. Hey, sir, you're gonna have the ability to hear past your auditory ear, the ear that's on the outside of your head. As a therapist, as a counselor, as a coach, as a mentor, you're gonna have to listen with the ears of your heart. Ooh, that your heart has ears. I believe your mind has ears. He showed me in the atmosphere that there's a lot of ears in the atmosphere. And what you say, ma'am, what you say, sir, is gonna prick the ears of the atmosphere and give you exactly what's being said. So you have to be careful because there's power of life and death is in the tongue. You just can't be walking around here talking about your painful experiences that happened 30 years ago, and you still holding on the pains of the past. So I'm here to help you deliver yourself from the pains of the past. I have the skill set to bring you forward. Did you hear me? I say I have the skill set, ma'am, to bring you forward. Ooh-wee. That's the word. Let's move forward. You heard me? I say we got to move forward. Don't that sound good? Forward. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's move forward. We got to march forward. We got to go forward. We got to go forward. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought provoker. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator, right? I'm also your podcast professor. Y'all see I got this nice pink shirt on this morning. I guess it's mauve or whatever it is. And my hat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see I'm down with the flavor, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Don't get caught up in what you see. Did you hear me? I say be careful about not getting caught up with what you see. Because what you see ain't really what it is. Ooh-wee. I say what you see, ma'am, ain't really what it is. It's so much more deeper than that on the external surface of it all. And so I'm here this morning as your thought provoker. I say I'm here this morning as your thought leader that will lead and guide your thoughts into healthy, conscious understandings and comprehensions in the earth. Ooh-wee. Don't get caught up what you see, because what you see ain't really what it is. You heard what I said. I said what you see ain't really what it is. You heard what I said. What you see ain't really what it is. Wee. So at the same time, right, you better have the ability to move forward. And I have the assistance for you to help you through these processes. You feel me? Did you hear what I said? I said I have the ability to help you through these processes. I do. And so I'm here. I'm here on my assignment to help you through any process by which you have a desire to go through. And so even if you don't have a desire to go through it, man, you might just need some help through it. Did you hear me? I say you might just need some help through your processes. And I'm here for you on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker. And I'm here for no other reason than to tell somebody this morning, be your ass quiet. That's what the young man and the young woman and cousins and all the nephews and the nieces in the earth and all the uncles and the aunties in the earth, stop talking so much. You don't owe nobody an explanation. You don't owe nobody any kind of validation. You don't owe anybody anything. Stop talking. Be your ass quiet. And stand still and know. Ooh-wee. I say when you stand still, you got to know for yourself who you are. You don't owe nobody an explanation. Neither do you owe anybody any validations. You ain't got to have no validity. All you got to do is be quiet and keep on walking. Walk out your assignment on your own, in your own capacity of it. Be secure in who you are in the earth. Walk in your true essence of who you are, victorious, triumphant. You done been through all of it. But I'm here to tell you that all of it was a part of it. You couldn't deny any part of your life's curriculum. There's a curriculum of life that everybody got to go through. Ooh-wee. Yours might not be mine, and mine might not be yours. But we all have a life's curriculum that we have to endure. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, be quiet. Yeah. Quiet your innermost being. Solidify and secure the essence of who you are in the earth. Solidify that. You ain't got to waver, trying to be like everybody else, flowing with every wind of doctrine that come your way. You over here, you over there, you over there. Every wind come like a tumbleweed. that's running down the street of Texas. Yeah, them big tumbleweeds that get bigger and bigger as they go. You a big tumbleweed in the earth, blowing by every wind of dark. No, solidify yourself. Secure your footing. Stand stable on who you are. So let them judge you. You don't owe them folk nothing. Did you hear me? Let them judge you. You owe them nothing. And so at the same time, we might as well get to it. We might as well do it and then do it and get to it. Ain't no reason not to. There's no reason not to be who you are, ma'am. Everybody else is taken. Everybody else is taken. So be who you are. The only fingerprint in the earth that can do it your way. Did you hear me? I say you're the only fingerprint in the earth that can do it your way. No one else has the ability to do it the way you do it. Because how you do it is extraordinarily beautiful. It's extraordinarily beautiful. You hear what I said? I say it's extraordinarily. You know that's a real word. Don't stop acting like you don't know. Just not because I know how to pronounce all my syllables. Don't get it twisted now. I'll bust your head to the white meat. But anyway, you're extraordinarily different, right? You really are. And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you might as well operate in your difference, right? Ain't no reason not to. Operate in your difference. You different from anybody else. And so at the same time, you might as well just do it how you do it. It's a beautiful thing to do it your way. Because when you do it your way, that means you free. Did you hear me? I say when you do it your way, that means you're free. You are free to do it your way. And so at the same time, it's a beautiful way to be done. It's the only way to do it is to do it your way. And so stop looking around at everybody else's platforms and profiles and trying to mimic someone else's way they do it. Because they might be doing it their way, or they might be copying from somebody else. We don't know. All these bodies out here starting to look the same to me. Everybody looking like they got the same type shaped bodies. And so I don't know. But anyway, I'm here. I'm established. I'm solid. I'm secure. I'm appreciative. I'm grateful. I have an attitude of gratitude. When you move through this thing called life, right? And you walk through this thing called life with an attitude of gratitude. You're grateful. You're thoughtful. You're empathetic. You're sympathetic towards people and the mind of the people. When you understand and you comprehend and you're aware and you're alert. Did you hear me? Because some people are not alert. Some people are not aware. Some people are not conscious. Some people are not conscientious. Yeah. So when you walk truly by the essence of who you are. That's where your victory lies, man. I say you're victorious when you walk according to the essence of who you are in the earth. You ain't got to flaunt. You ain't got to be out here faking and flogging and flaunting. You ain't got to do none of that stuff. All you got to do is be solid and walk according to your own heart's desires. And when you are walking according to your own heart's desires, right? Who you owe something to, be your ass quiet. You don't have to owe them nothing. And then this is for all the individuals that's walking according to be quiet in your own spirit, right? And then I'm going to tell the world, everybody outside of yourself, be quiet. Tell them folk that's coming at you with all kind of sideways type of, you know what I'm saying, talk. Be quiet. Stop talking so much. So I don't know what he was saying this morning when he said, tell him I said to be your ass quiet. I don't know if you're talking about me or telling me to tell the people, be quiet, because I ain't got nothing to hear about what you're saying about me. I don't care. I don't care enough to care. All I know is I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Be on my own individual assignment and do it the way I can do it. No one else can do it my way. You feel me? Did you hear me? I say no one else can do it your way. You got to do it the way that you're able to do it and get it done that way. And so that's basically it for that. I don't know. I have no idea. But one thing I do know, I just turned to this page right here, and this resonates within my spirit. It says, I am the master of my thoughts. Ooh-wee. And I don't know, ma'am, exactly how you think. Hey, sir, I don't know exactly what it is that your thoughts consist of, right? I'm not a psychic. And I don't have all the answers. But some answers that I do have, I can tell you this, that you better be a master of your own thoughts. Did you hear me? I said, you better be a master of your own thoughts. Did you hear me? I say, make sure you are a master of your own thoughts. That your thoughts is not predicated upon someone else's ideologies or someone else's narratives in the earth. You have to be a master of your own thoughts. Own your thoughts. I know they want to read out of all these different books and get thoughts from everybody else's thought process. And it's okay, because I've galvanized and I've solidified and I've theoretically put together my thoughts based on other individuals' thoughts too. I've done that before in my life, right? But right now, in freedom and in liberty, then I have the ability to master my own thoughts, my own feelings, my own actions, my own understandings, my own beliefs. You're going to have to master your own thoughts. And so I'm here this morning as Mr. Hourglass. Ooh, good morning, Mr. Hourglass. I love it. Hey, listen, I love it. I love it. Hey, I'm telling you, I love it. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, be a master of your own thoughts. Make sure you come to the reality of the matter that your thoughts matter. Did you hear me? I say, make sure that you come to the reality of the matter is that your thoughts matter. How you think, how you are, how you want to be, what you want to become, what you want to believe. What do you believe? I believe there's so many people out here in the earth that don't even know what they believe. I believe there's so many people out here in the earth that do not believe what they believe. They believe it because someone else told them to believe it this way. And so at the same time, when do you master your own thoughts? How do you come and become a master of your own thoughts? That's going to become the major thing. And so, y'all know, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm here. I can flow how I flow based on the fact I'm free. Did you hear me? I said I can flow the way I flow based on the fact that I'm free. And when you're free, you can flow however you desire to flow. You can flow and do it your way when you're free. And so I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I know for a fact that we are the chosen. We are the called out. We're the royal priesthood. We're the holy nation. We can only do it our way because we're the only way. We're the only people that can do it this way. No other set of people can do it this way. We're the only set. We're the only set of people that has the ability to do it our way and still get it done. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought provoker. I am here for no other reason than to provoke thought, cause all the mindset shifting to happen, to make sure that when we walk within the power. Did you hear me? I say make sure when you walk within the power, your God-given power. Make sure when you walk in this earth that you walk within it. So it has to be in you, that power from on high. You got to walk with the power that's already been given to you. And if your power is lying dormant, ma'am, that don't necessarily mean you don't have it. That just means that you haven't tapped into it yet. Ooh-wee. I say if you don't walk within the power by which is accessible to you, it don't mean that you don't have it. It just means that you haven't tapped into your own power yet. And so sometimes you might have to go inward in order to tap into the power that's already lying dormant within you. And sometimes you might have to go in there and wake it up. Wake up the power. Wake up the fresh anointing. Wake up the peace that surpasses all understanding. Wake it up, because it might be lying dormant in you. And just because you haven't made it accessible to you, it's already there. And you got to go inward to get it. So don't let nobody rob you of the understanding, of the conscious thoughts, of the awareness, of your essence, of who you are in the earth. Did you hear me? I say make sure you know who you are. Yeah. And walk in it soundly, securely, effortlessly. When you walk in who you are, it's effortless. Yeah, you ain't got to put on no big splash and all that. You ain't got to do too much. You ain't got to do too much. All you got to do is be yourself. You feel me? All you got to do is be yourself, man. Be yourself, sir. Just be yourself and be your ass quiet. In the process of being yourself, be quiet. Quiet your spirit. Don't get people out, elbow folk out your ear. Get folk out your ear and give them the elbow like boom. Get back. And so it's a beautiful space to be. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. And I'm on assignment to tell every individual on the sound of my voice, be your ass quiet. Quiet yourself. As you quiet others outside of yourself, quiet yourself first. You quiet yourself, then it ain't gonna even matter about what they out there saying, because you're soundly and securely in yourself quiet. And so all the murmur outside of you becomes irrelevant, because you're solid within yourself. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach. I want to still leave y'all with this.
Attractive, and it goes way beyond your appearance. People feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers. Because you feel so deeply, you are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you've embraced the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created to stand out. Here are 7 signs that you're a chosen one. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Number 1, you radiate. You couldn't hide your shine if you wanted to. We're highly attractive, and it goes way beyond your appearance. People feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Number 2, opposition. No matter what you do, people are going to try to find the flaw in you, find something wrong with you. They find reasons to dislike you or discredit you. It's constant. There are people that literally, for no reason at all, don't want to like you and don't want to understand you. Number 3, you have the unique ability to read and feel someone's energy. You can read someone like a book. Number 4, you have a unique ability to shift the atmosphere. You have the God-given ability. I don't care what room you walk into, you can shift the energy just by your presence. Number 5, you tend to isolate. Deep feelers are deep thinkers. Because you feel so deeply, you are guarded because you can and you have been hurt deeply before. Number 6, you are an intellectual, a thought leader. Your brain is literally wired to think outside the box. You can't even help it. Number 7, you just stand out. You used to desire so badly to want to fit in. Now you've embraced the fact that you just stand out. That's because you are chosen. You were divinely created to stand out. Here, the church.
All right, y'all. I'm gone. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. I'm your health-conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor, and I'll never do anything outside of who I am in the earth. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I'm forever appreciative for all of the people that follow this YouTube channel, Mr. Hourglass himself. It's beautiful. I'm so glad I'm obedient to what the creator of all things said when he said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. And I'm going, y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.